How's it going, everyone? This is Javita.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now, back to our show.
How's it going, everyone? This is Javita. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season. I had a pretty good one myself, minus this cold I've been dealing with. But I think with enough cough drops, I can make it through this episode. So, I have a little bit of random things to go over later, but the main event or focus is this portal framing contest. If you frequent the Boundless forums, you probably already know about this, but if you haven't checked out the forums, well, shame on you. There's a lot of awesome stuff there, including this portal framing contest. This started basically on Christmas, and it's going to extend all the way to the end of January. The exact time and date to be announced, but there will be a community vote and all sorts of awesomeness. So this is the start of the area. First off, if you decide to participate, you will be provided with a set of precise chisels, so silver, gold, and titanium, along with the portal conduits. And when it's time to fire up all the portals, the shards will be provided as well, to the best of my knowledge. So, there are two different sizes of plots. So there's the one plot as tall or deep as you want to go, and then further down there are some 2x2 or 16x16 meter plots that you can build a little bit bigger. Like, say, this one here. It's a replica of a spark core. It's pretty awesome. But already we've got some pretty amazing looking portal frames. And the way these are going to be set up is so you can basically just run straight into one and you'll come out the next one. And then go into the next one and the next one and just kind of go in this zigzag. But from your perspective, you're just running straight through, which should be quite awesome. It's kind of like a mad science portal theory. It's got some interesting math over here. Pretty cool. So we got Gate of the Ancients. Pretty amazing build. Have to say this is probably one of my favorites so far, at least. Got this kind of what reminds me of the Mulong dragon. It's pretty amazing. Got a nice temple. Kind of a steampunk gear looking thing. And some more works in progress. So all in all, already got some amazing builds. Like I said, there'll be a community vote. The prizes are unknown at the moment, but this is kind of based loosely off of the chiseling contest that Cook Viper hosted. And the devs were fairly generous with the colors of gleam that are not actually available in the game, like this purple or magenta gleam right here. You actually cannot attain this in the game currently, and basically the only way you can get it is if you get it from a dev or buy it from somebody that got it from a dev. So anyway, so that's just maybe one theory what the prizes could be. Honestly, they could be anything. So yeah. So like I said, the contest ends at the end of January, so you still have essentially an entire month to work on these things. And given the limited space, really shouldn't take up too much time unless you get a little crazy with the detail. Which is certainly possible with the larger plots. A couple other side notes on the portal frame competition. How to get here. This is on Solum, but that's really not too important. There's two ways to get here. You can either come from Pixelgate, which is the portal right here. If you're unfamiliar with Pixelgate, this is Twisted Foot's Red Pyramid. Over there's the Yellow Ducks. The Oort Temple is somewhere, there it is. Had to load in, and then Jeff's portal hub is right down there. Behind me, with a nice big sign, is the portal to the contest. Over here, this goes directly to Thurka Market at the Mobius Plaza. As you see here, got this amazing portal frame right here. Looks like this should be in the competition, but not quite. I had such great intentions of keeping my content going even through the holidays. Sadly, this cold really kind of messed things up, as well as all the old beacons expiring. So if you didn't already know, a while back, just before Christmas, all the beacons that were older than 6 months, or before the patch that added beacon fuel, basically. So before there was fuel for beacons, they just lasted forever. So there was this huge buildup of basically junk beacons. It'd be like a beacon and a crafting table and nothing else. And they were scattered all over the place. So if there's beacons left over from that time period, they only got so much fuel and ran out about that time, and caused quite a bit of craziness. A lot of looting of, because there were some fairly nice builds out there with lots of stuff. So yeah, basically probably 70% of Pixelgate, I think, changed hands. I know Thurka Market had a huge shifting in real estate. Additionally, there's some new capitals on some of the starter planets. Berlin and Vina 5 actually have brand new capitals. Vina 5's capital actually changed just before all this happened, but it's only been reinforced since. So I think I'm going to do a couple of episodes of exploring some of the new capitals, as well. Pixelgate even lost the capital for a while. The runner-up was the Glen Republic, and there's actually a portal over here going straight to it. I might do a video covering that, as well as I've had a request to cover the new garden district for Aquatopia. So this is the Glen Republic. Got a pretty cool market area here, as well as some crazy, it's crazy garden temple, basically. It's just called garden temple, but the size and magnitude of it's pretty impressive. So, okay, so here's a sneak peek at the garden district. This is a pretty amazing area dedicated to nature builds. The motto that I understand is work with nature, not against it. So just kind of work with whatever's there. There's already some pretty cool stuff, and I'm stuck on this corner here. Like, why can I not move? So let's return to Sanctum. Okay, so we are back. Got unstuck from this corner. Who owns this? Dune Dragon? Yeah, Dune Dragon. Can you revise that? Anyway, so there's already quite a few builds that, of course, they're nature themed and quite nice, as well as Jin Dragonfly has some pretty awesome mandalas kind of going on. So here's this kind of smaller one right here, and then I think there's going to be, there's talk of a new market that they're going to set up, and I heard that it might be here, but here's her other creation. A little bit bigger, very nice. Pretty amazing. Okay, and here's a sneak peek at the new capital of Berlin. This is Blacklight, if you don't recognize it. Got some amazing stuff going on here. Stuck on the whole new meaning to tourist trap. Okay, so I think I did briefly cover this in the Mobius Plaza video, but I think I'll do an exploration of this place in a little more detail. Okay, well, I was going to give you all a sneak peek at least the direction to the new capital of Vina 5, but apparently I lied earlier. It's been a while since I've been out here, and it looks like the owners have been quite busy and they have managed to reclaim ownership, or the capital ship, of Vina 5. So this is Gleams. If you're unfamiliar, it was the former capital and has regained it. So here it is. Another awesome tidbit is that there are now daily hunts. They're organized by Varus. They are on European time. So yeah, if you're in the United States, that's kind of right at lunchtime, probably working. But for Europeans, it's great. It's at either 7 or 5 o'clock. And got the times here. There's also a sign for maybe a US hunt. So if you want to organize something like this, be my guest. I kind of been toying with the idea of maybe trying to organize something for the US players, but with everything going on and my schedule is so random, yeah, I'll get back to you all on that. There are a couple of rules. Keep up with the leader. Don't kill the wild mobs or just the mobs that are, wandering around, and keep up. The hunt that we did today, I got about 800 gems, but there was a lot of new people and it was fairly difficult trying to keep everybody together. If you don't have Discord, I would highly recommend getting it, and you don't have to talk or anything, but just being in the voice channel. There's a channel for the Great Hunt, and yeah, just being able to hear what's going on, where we're trying to go, the directions, is very helpful for people that are trying to keep up. So, but like I said, today I got about 800 gems. Yesterday was about 1,000, and then the day before that, I honestly don't remember, but it was a decent amount as well. The 1,000 gems, that was a 4-hour long event, but we were on a roll, and yeah, it was golden. So I do have a tips and tricks video in the works, as well as I got a suggestion for a hunt preparedness video, basically a kind of a how-to guide, how to be able to do the meteorites, what you need to focus on, yada yada yada. So hopefully I'll be able to get that one done soon, as well as the before mentioned tips and tricks video. Anyway, my cough drop seems to be wearing off, so, and I think I've rambled on quite long enough. This was Javita. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more like this, and if there's anything you didn't like, please let me know down below. Until next time, peace.